Welcome back to the channel with me, Amanda, aka Mandee Rose. We're gonna do a what's in my camera bag. This is a very special one because I have two camera bags, not just one. You heard me right, two. I can't just have the one. I can't fit everything that I could possibly need into just one. So I'm gonna show you my content bag. So whenever I do content sessions where I do photo and video, this is the bag that I take with me. It's much more portable, I would say, and easy to bring with me, whereas my camera bag is heavier and bigger, carries more of my lenses, my flashes, just all of that stuff. So, you know, it's not really that portable. Regardless, that'll be another video, so stay tuned. So if I open this guy, there's a couple of extra pockets, but the ones that I don't use. But here we are with my camera bag. So one of the first things is tripods. All right, I have a couple of different attachments for my vlogging camera, which is what you are seeing currently. I'm using it right now, but this is one, I've had this thing for so long. It's one of those pieces of gear that it just takes forever for it to die and to break. I know it as a spider pod, right? So these are really handy because I can put it onto stuff, right? I can have it attached to like a pole of sorts, whatever I'd like. Sometimes I even attach my lights to it if I'm outdoors or if I'm in like an indoor situation where there's not enough light and I can get away with my little mini lights, which I will show you in a few more moments. Another mini tripod that I like to use, this was from a set that I had bought a couple of years ago, but it's simply an attachment for the bottom of my camera, and or I can put like a phone holder attachment to this. It's really handy, and then it's got a really nice grip, and I really appreciate this. I use this quite a bit. Going out of tripods, let's get right into my lights. So I absolutely love these. These attach to one another. I don't know if you can see with the light, but they attach via hot shoe. So you can actually make like a whole frame of these. I have two, love them. They're really not expensive. These are from Neewer. It's a brand that I personally really like. They attach as a hot shoe as well. So I can put this on my vlogging camera. I can put this onto a phone holder attachment and use that for my phone. They actually can also sit up, right? You can lean it against something. They're also super bright. I have my handy dandy charger for my batteries. This always comes with me. It's also nice because it's just a short cord. I don't have to lug around a long cord. I don't love that personally. I have a set of microphones in this really cute case. This was a recent purchase, actually. A very, very recent purchase. I use this a lot for clients, marketing and stuff like that. Whenever we do video, this is really handy. So it comes with the case. It has all the charging components. There's the receivers and the mics, all that stuff. I like it because it has different attachments. So you could do iPhone, you could do Android, and then you can do a camera. That was the main reason I bought it. And it comes with two microphones. So say I have two people in the video, then I can also have both mic'd up. It does come with the fuzzy, I don't know what you call these. If you know what it's called, please let me know. But I just call it a fuzzy microphone. I don't know. It comes with two, one for each. This was not expensive either, and I don't remember the brand, but I will link it down below. So moving on, that's like in a section of my tray over here. Let's get into my favorite, one of my favorite things in this bag. This goes with me everywhere. This was the first gimbal I ever bought, and best purchase ever. I actually bought this used. So if you're familiar with this, amazing. Tell me how much you love it below, because I know I really love it. But this is the DJI gimbal. It is the Osmosis 6. I got it used because why not? I didn't necessarily need to buy it brand new. But I love this thing. This is so handy and quick, easy. It also has the extender onto it, and it tracks your movements, which is also really awesome. Very helpful for whenever I'm doing stuff by myself, getting content or vlogging. This is also awesome for whenever I'm working with clients. It's one of my go-to pieces of equipment, and it's handy, it's easy. You can even still have a microphone attachment with the phone. So yeah, the bottom part becomes a tripod, literally, so it can stand. You can actually get these separately. I don't know if it's from DJI specifically, but you can find like off brands, and so I think I might just do that for my vlogging camera, because I really like that idea that it can be a holder, an extension, but then it can also be a tripod and sit somewhere. This has 4 different modes, and if you download the app that comes, well, it doesn't necessarily come with it, but you can download it as an option, then you have even more modes. I do believe they have panorama on there, a bunch of different things. It's really cool. I don't really use it too much, but whenever I feel called to, I can't help myself. I like to explore. So that's what I have for the general video setup. You will see in a few moments my vlogging camera, because I will show it to you. But before we do, in one of these attachments, one of these side pockets, I've got 2 things. One is a wall charger, so that I can charge anything that is USB. This is always handy. And then this actually came with one of my flashes, and I felt like, wow, I could probably use this for some stuff. It does have a hot shoe, so again, I could use those lights, the easy lights that I love to port around. These are also just handy for in general, like say I want to put a phone attachment and then put my phone onto it, and I can just have it sit somewhere. Say there's a bookshelf, I can have it on a bookshelf and have it kind of high up. That's also really handy, so I keep this in here. Again, I really appreciate things that are portable. I don't know how about any of you feel, but I don't want to set up anything crazy and elaborate. I want quick, practical equipment that makes sense and that I don't have to spend a ton of money on, and there's not a ton of maintenance on either. I also have a second camera, so if I say I'm meeting with a client who needs photos of their space or needs headshots of themselves and their staff, I have a camera set up in here. Again, I have the attachment I just showed you. If I need to bring a flash, I can bring a flash and have that sit onto here. Otherwise, the flash can go on top of this guy. I have this bag, the handy dandy bag. Gives an extra layer of cushion because I'm paranoid about my cameras breaking. This was a recent addition to the collection and to the gear. So this is the Canon EOS Rebel SL1. This is a newer Rebel, one of my first cameras. If you don't know, if I can find a picture of it, I will put it up onto the screen. But if I can't find a picture, I had one of the original Rebels. So this is nostalgic for me personally. But regardless, this is really handy. I have my 50mm on it, and then the kit lens, which they definitely changed the kit lens at some point. This is the 18-55, which works generally fine. I'm personally someone that enjoys kit lenses. They do the trick for a multitude of things, but I also have the 50 on here for just doing some different stuff. Maybe I want some close-up detail shots of something. I love the bokeh and the blur, the natural blur that comes on this lens. So there's that. I sometimes will bring both of my bags to a session. It depends on the client's needs. It depends on what I'm working on, the project at hand. But this, for the most part, is what I bring with me for different various jobs, or just like getting my own content, right? Because, you know, I am a content creator for myself. Let's get right into my vlogging camera. I got this last year, and I only have started to really use it in the last like 6 or 7 months. As you can see by the last handful of videos, your girl has been getting experimental, so that's been fun. This camera is really neat. I appreciate it on a multitude of levels because it has different modes. I primarily have it on auto for video and stuff like that, so I don't really change it a ton. It's not really meant for pictures in my case. That's why I have my 2 other cameras. But this one is really lightweight. It is the Canon EOS M50. It's a mirrorless camera. I debated on whether or not I even wanted a mirrorless camera, but to be honest, in the last few years, the different brands and companies have been coming out with really high quality video on these cameras, and they're awesome, especially since this one is lightweight. It's easy to carry with me. I just really appreciate it. I only use the kit lens because with the mirrorless cameras, you need an attachment, an adapter for other lenses. It's on my list of things to get, but that's not until later down the line. By the time you see this video, potentially you will see a new vlog and or a couple of vlogs, so I will leave up some cue cards up here for those if you want to check that stuff out. But regardless, that is my camera setup for content creation and just quick on-the-go things. I hope you enjoyed this content. Definitely leave me a comment below. Do you have any of these things? Do you have an interest in trying any of these things? All of that. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.